Now broadcasting. I'm going through the settings right. You could send it. Let me just, while you send, I'll just put up the broadcast. Accept that. Join YouTube. What do we got? Jared Jones. Okay. Good luck, Beff.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
For Houston, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And a pitch. Yeah. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Here's a 2-2. Got it down for the play. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Jones, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Off the plate, and the count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate for Pittsburgh, G1 Bay. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
0-1.
Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
0-1.
O'Neal Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the move. It's in the dirt. Throw to second, and he's out. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. To third. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Around third. Relay throw home. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Man at second. Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Alex Bregman. Jones back to work. Bregman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Vic Caratini at the plate.
The first baseman, number 17, Victor Caratini.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. The Pirates up by 2 here in Game 2.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
And swinging. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
1 ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Out to short. Cruz fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward on his way over. Puts it away for the out. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Andrew McCutchen, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit, right field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Big. Down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cuts and misses. And we're back. Now it's going to be Jake Myers. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's one away. Here's Jason Hayward. And misses inside. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Tries to get back and see. Pena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one down the line. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. The wind of the pitch.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. So digging in, Brian Reynolds. Doubled in his first AB. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hayward raging back towards the wall. Adios! Pelota! A laser to left. It's 3-0. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. That takes care of Grandal. Here's Josh Naylor. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And that's
off
ball 1. The inside edge. Ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. It's 2-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 2 of the NLDS. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And he deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air, center field. Myers makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. Now the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Sawinski calls it in, and there's 1 away. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. And a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Out to center. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for Houston, Victor Caratini.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Pittsburgh, this is Joey Bart.
The catcher.
Bart in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Fly to left his first time. And a good eye there.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Up and in, ball 2. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Bart aboard here at first with nobody out. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
The center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Going 2 now. Right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Fouled off. He was late. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Here's a 1-2. That one missing inside. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the batter now, Ji-Hwan Bae. And there's the strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This to center field. Myers settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So up next, O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Oh, great stop. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error. So 2 on with 2 away. Yasmani Grandal, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. And there's the ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Foul ball. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Sliced hard but foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Myers snags it on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Jones back to work. That one the other way. To first. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Jake Myers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up the middle. Cruz on to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Naylor. Kendall Graveman comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
High fly ball out to left field. Hauls it in for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart, 1 for 2. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Big stock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1
ball,
there.
1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bart leads off first with 1 away. And another ball. On and miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Man at first.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Way
No
out
ball,
front
2
for
strikes.
strike 2. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the right-hander back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. And delivers outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys go nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the Astros put down in order. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutchen. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a miss.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Drifts towards it and makes the grab. 2 away. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Jones back to work. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 50, Carver.
Now, Alex Bregman. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
This is fucking bullshit.
Reynolds squeezes it, and there's one down. And next to hit for Houston, Victor Caratini. And first offering is fouled off. Majinski, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Reynolds puts it away, and there's 2 down. And at first, Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Right through there, got it. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Towards first. Throws to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Late on that fastball.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Kicks and deals. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 8-1. So one out, nobody on. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swings through that one for strike 1. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That one inside, and it's 1-2. Line to left, and that gets down for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jack.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner on the go. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
The pitch. That's a strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Cruz. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward, now pitching for the Pirates. Number 63, Hunter Walker.
Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Sawinski on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew
The
McCutchen.
pitch. Right through there for a strike. This to third, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. McCutchen round second, heads for third. He's in there.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front.
Jose Urquidy gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and now 2-0.
2-0.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's an 8-run lead. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
So 2 down now, and here is Brian Reynolds. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. The Pirates up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one fouled off. The Stros with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
There you go.
Alvarez checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Left-hand batter waits. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Now fly ball to right center. Sawinski under it.
Game, Beff.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
So Singy as the number.
All right, cool. It doesn't matter what time you get home. I'll be around all day, okay? All right, brother. Have a good night.